languages. The objective is of that social group is to let the student aware how it is important to learn the multiple languages to being established in the upcoming generation. So this group can also we can join up, sir.
Good, sir. That's wonderful that you are sharing this insight with us. So, my next question is, sir, what advice would you give to the teachers who want to bring an international perspective into their classroom but face like practical limitations? They are facing the limitations, they are bounded somewhat. What can be the advices for them? What suggestions can be there for those teachers?
Now, as we all know, from the beginning of the session till the end, we always our teachers rush towards the completion of syllabus.
True, true,
Now,
sir.
because we have a multiple holidays, this time we have a disasters. So
Yes.
most of the states we suffered a loss of time
Yes, sir.
duration, academic losses.
True.
Now, but overcoming such things, what we can do, we cannot implement the global educations or to bringing the students at an international level at a particular time. We need to take a stepwise. Now, what I have realized, especially in class third, fourth, and fifth, these three classes, where the students' learning interest grows much more rather than class 8, 9, 10. So this is the time where we can ask the student to take a small steps towards having their own research, towards having their own implementation of anything. It might be a student who is good in maths cannot be the good in science. Let that student to be focused over the maths. What we used to do, what we used to say, okay, this time you scored good marks in maths. Next time you focus more over the science and other
The
subjects.
subjects.
Rather than what we can ask the student, good luck. You can have a good scope in maths. You could do more better rather than focusing over the other subjects. Other subject is key important, but if that student is much more interested in maths and he or she is good in maths, let him or her to progress in maths that particular subject instead of having a multiple focus. Second, what we can use, being as a teacher, we can take the student around the world. Around the world means if we are teaching anything, regular news discussion. In the present time, everyday news discussion is the compulsory. What we are doing in the assembly is not a news discussion.
Yes, sir.
News discussion means we will take a particular news. For example, current today's news. Rohit Sharma has been removed from the ODI captain. Let the student give their own views, what they think. Did the BCCI has taken the correct action? Or they need to have the old captain itself? Do the Subham Gill can be the good captain? Let the student think about that because the students are keen interest to know about the sports. We have the much more actor from the movies. We can
Yes,
take
sir.
from that particular news. So this is the thing what we can do. Let the student to have the discussion. Let the student to be part of the discussion and connecting lesson to the global issues. This is the most important at the earliest step. Because once we take a small step, now, after 3 to 4 years, we don't think about the student. They become the globalized already.
That's true, sir. Actually, as a teacher, we are finding we are facing these kind of issues, as you said, like there are like uncertain holidays and unexpected these disaster and all. So we are lacking with the syllabus, we are lacking with these things. But I feel like our curriculum is somewhat set like that, where we are getting the chances for community enrichment, for this globalization of education, where we are connecting ourselves. But what we need there the teachers, the teacher must be providing the facilities like that. The teacher somewhere they are lacking, I guess. They just are focusing on the books only. They are focusing on the whatever the textual questions are there. Moreover, sir, I feel like that many of the books are there, even many of the publishers are there, those who are setting the curriculum like that. They are providing the things, they are giving such activities after the chapters. I guess because of these lack of time, because of this time management, only teachers they are not doing these kind of activities. They are not performing in their classes. I guess they are lacking in this. What are your opinion for this, sir?
So once we think? Being as a teacher, first we need to change our mindset. Nowadays, earlier the teachers are being considered as an educator, but now we are the facilitator. Now the
Yes,
CBSE
sir.
has changed the concept of educator to the facilitator. Facilitator is not only up to the academic.
No.
You need to take care of the each and every aspects of the student.
Yes, sir.
And for taking that, CBSE's curriculum is well planned. And if we think it's already planned in a such a manner, we can complete into a particular session. Other than that, the CBSE has considered the other curriculum related to the aspects of the overall growth of the student. And only the thing is, we being as a teacher, we are not creating our mindset. We always rush towards the completion of syllabus. I will give you the example.
Yes, sir.
I went to DPS last year as an observer in board exam. I talked to the class 12 student. Ki how many letters and writing sections, how many for how many days you have practiced letter and writing sections? They said, sir, during the exam time or at the time of board exam, before the board exams. Then I talked to the English teacher there. Why can't we have a regular practice? So, sir, will it be possible to complete that part? Because writing section where the letter comes, invitation comes, or advertisements, these are the part where in the last 15 to 20 days, the student can have the practice of it. Then I talked to the principal and she said, sir, can we have any other plan? Then this time DPS Gurgaon is following. Every Monday, the teacher is going to give one letter, one question from all the writing sections, letter, invitation, job application, and the student will be getting 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. At Friday, at any cost, that has to be submitted to the teacher. Saturday, Sunday, the teacher will have the time for evaluation. If you wish, you can write it on the copy. If you wish, you can write it on Word, and you can share it to the respective teacher. Every week, the student has to write all the writing sections. Now the thing is, the letter is given related to the particular topic what we are facing in our country or throughout the world.
Yes.
So this is the only way we have to get connect with the student.
This
We cannot
is
impose the student to learn all the things at a particular same time. This is now the students are enjoying also. 3 days back, I was in Delhi. I talked to the student. I visited to the school, and they
okay.
said, "This is a good plan, sir. It helps us to learn." Every week we are writing a letter. Sometimes the teacher is asking to write a letter to your father. You are suffering such and such problem. So these things, every aspects of the life, help the student to grow and develop themselves.
That's really wonderful, sir. Even I'll also start this in my school as well. It's a wonderful idea which you have shared with us. Every Monday, we'll give them the four topics: notice, invitation, job application, letter to editor, even article and report writing. There are many writing like sections are there in grade 12th as well as in 11th also. So this is great idea which we can also
Another
follow.
I will give you. In our school, we have a French language.
Okay.
Every day, French we have from class 4 to 8 only. 9, 10, we don't have a skill language. We have a part and a computer. Every day, student of class 4 to 8, any of the student, will be teaching 5 words of French to whole school.
Okay.
Every day, 5 words of French.
Okay.
And these French questions will be asked in the examination in any paper
Okay, any of
for
the
1
paper.
marks or 2 marks. Means just to ensure कि if you are failing by 1 marks, you can score by giving the answer of the French subject.
Okay,
That helps the student to learn the multiple languages. We are enforcing the student to learn it. We used to have one assembly in Sanskrit, compulsory Sanskrit. Everything. National anthem should be in Sanskrit only.
okay,
Everything we are using in Sanskrit. One in French. So these are the way we can help the student to grow. And in reading for class 4 to 6, we have a compulsory reading one period in a week. We have a 3 periods where the reading part will take part only, no teaching, news reading, We will give the newspaper, magazine reading. Class 4 student have to read the magazine. And that helps the student to learn the things.
This is really great, sir. Really good initiative you have taken for your school, and I think others will also try to like learn these things, and they'll and implement these things in their schools. I also really want, sir, these kind of things should be there in school, but whenever we are trying to give these things, obviously, as HOD I'm saying, the teachers, they are coming to me, they are coming with their notebooks, they are coming with their syllabus, they are coming with the other co-curricular activities, they are busy in these things, they are busy in that thing. But fortnightly, still I'm going for that. I'm giving them the assignments for the reading only. I'm giving fortnightly by my own. I'm giving for the grade 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th as well.
I will give one more example. The 1 week back, I asked the student how you are looking yourself, how you looking yourself in the mirror. So what he said, I'm looking myself as my shoes, it's shining. I'm pleased to hear. Now the students are relating things with each other. What he wants to say is a simple thing. The way my shoes is shining, the way I'm shining it.
Yes,
But the way of telling, na, that is a good thing, sir.
that is a
And that is from class 4th student. I was not expecting
okay.
because most of the students are coming from sports. Whole night they used to have the sports game. It
Okay.
depends upon the student. If they want to have the night practice, they can have it. But the thing is, they are taking part. Once we create our education system in a such a way, na, interesting way, it helps the student to learn. It might be
Yes,
they
sir.
cannot be good in subjects, but overall growth, that is a good part.
Yes, sir. Like when we are discussing about these things, like global education and all this, so we can give the topics like that. Even if we are saying other subjects as well, Hindi, Punjabi, other languages, even in English, obviously we are going with these things. So we can give in other subjects as well. We can give in Hindi also. We can give in other mother tongue language, whatever they are in their regions. So we can go with these things like reading passages are there. We can go with that where they are getting the knowledge of global, the news is, and the news are there, other rest other things like where they are connecting themselves with the other countries. Not only they are limited with the us.
And so in our school, 99% students are from Hindu family.
Okay,
So what we prefer, we used to have Hanuman Chalisa to read the Hanuman Chalisa, to
okay,
read the Gita in the assembly. Let the student to be really concerned with their culture because nowadays students are getting apart from our culture.
yes, sir.
They have we are making it compulsory in our school because it's not a such a communal base, but we have 99% we have a Hindu family student. So we prefer, okay, if we have, we can have it. Let the
It's great,
student
sir.
learn
It's
to
great.
read the Gita paragraph wise or page wise. That helps the student to read as well as other students be aware about the Gita.
Yes, sir. In this way only we can enforce these kind of things in them. So thank you, sir, for this your valuable knowledge and enlightening your perspectives. I'm sure our audience they have gained valuable insight today. Now I would like to ask the participants if they have any question they want to ask something, so they can unmute themselves and they can either they can raise their hand, they can put their message, they can put their question in the chat box.
I have a concern. How many all the audience present here? How many of the schools we are following MUN concept, Model United Nations? Anyone?
No.
Please, I request everyone. Please follow in your school. Model United Nations. It's help our student to learn our parliamentary and culture based. It helps much more. And you must be knowing one of the reputed schools of our India, the Doon, Pelham Boys, the Lozi Public, Sindhya is well known for MUN, and it's an international based program they used to have. Number 13 schools from throughout the world, they used to participate in Indian MUN system. I request everyone to have such things in our school. It helps the student to learn. It's a kind of activity
Yes.
where they are working as a ministers. They will be taking different topics and having a group discussions against each other on a particular thing for its approval.
Sanyam sir, it is done in our school for the students of the grade 9th and 10th. And it is happening only, you can say, once in the month of November or December.
Yes,
It is a
last year
project,
we
I
have
think,
done.
it is a project which CBSE is having, which is, I think, compulsory in the
Yes,
grade
yes,
of the
yes,
10th.
yes. We have done last year, not this year we have started.
In the Akal Academy, this thing is going on every year.
Many of the schools they are going for this every year.
In Muksar Academy, every year they are going for it.
Yes, Pushpender sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Very good evening, sir.
Abhishek
Yes,
sir, I request to kindly share the MOU details you have discussed recently. Kindly share the more details so that we can read out each and everything.
Sir, I will surely I will share it by tomorrow.
But the
Okay,
second
I
thing
will
I
share
want
it
to
in the group
discuss with
itself.
you, is there any platform where we can collaborate with
Uh,
international schools? Is
sir,
there any
in,
platform?
sir, international schools. Once we talk about MUN, nowadays only three schools are being organized, being a participating in MUN from India: the Doon, the Vellum Boys, and the Sindhya. Because it's a long way process. We need to teach our train our students to participate in the MUN. And finally, from these three schools, we have been selected. But in our school, for internal MUN system, we can have its own school. We can follow it in our school only.
Is this like British Council?
No,
Is
sir, it's
this
not.
like British Council?
It's a British Council model. It's a British Council model. But the thing is, what we have changed in MUN, we are giving an equal opportunity to the each and every country. We will be aligning a student with a different countries. For example, Arju sir will be representing a particular country. SF sir, Sam sir will be representing another country. And then where we will have a common discussions for getting an implementation of such things or approval. So this will help the students to have a multidimensional knowledge about the different related things.
Right, sir, right. Kindly share the details in the WhatsApp group so that we can read out thoroughly.
Sure, sir.
Each and
Sure, sir.
everything we can read out.
Yes, sir. Please share with
Is there
the
any other participant who want to ask the questions from our guest speaker?
yes,
Tamanna
Mr.
ma'am, Sam Foster
Jitinder,
sir.
Sam Foster.
yes, sir,
Tamanna ma'am,
I'm
if you
having
want to
one
ask,
question. Sir, the problem which I think we are facing that the children generally they are from the rural background. They are not showing such interest. How do you think that this interest can be created? Because whenever the teacher is speaking, now their attention is diverted only. They are thinking about something else only. They are not 100% available in the classrooms. So they are not paying
So,
any heed.
so uh, you must have gone through the NCFTE National Curriculum for Framework for Teacher Education. In chapter number 4, it has been clearly mentioned to ensure the availability of student, we need to create a kind of relationship with the parents because the parents is the only member who can send the word. What we are doing in the now in current scenarios, if you hold a open house meet or parent teacher meet, you can find only 30 to 40% parents are coming because of their workload, or they might be some busy somewhere. In rural areas, they are not keen interest to know about the ward. What we have to do, we have to make them realize that their particular ward is good in this particular field. एंड वंस वी मेक देम रियलाइज ना, सर आप देखो वो दौड़ कर आएंगे. आज सबसे बड़ी बात रूरल एरियाज में क्या है ना कि माँ बाप को ये नहीं पता है कि मेरा बच्चा किस चीज में अच्छा है. वो तो एक ही चीज जानते हैं कि स्कूल में जाएगा, चार चीज पढ़ाई जाएगी, बच्चा वापस आ जाता है. हमें उनको ये चीज जरूरी बताना है सर कि वो किस चीज
Sir,
में अच्छा है।
sir, the real concern is na in the from the we are from Muxar area. Here generally the farmers they are having a huge land,
सर
and
फ्रॉम वेयर
they
यू आर सर?
from Muxar area in Punjab.
मुक्तसर, इट इज इन विच स्टेट सर?
In Punjab, sir.
ओके,
There
पंजाब।
na average farmer is having approximate 100 acres of land. So what they are saying that we are sending our child so that they can go and enjoy after plus two. They have to do their own work only. They have to become a farmer only. So what is their money concern is not there. They are
सर आई
earning
विल गिव
crores. They are
Sir, I will
earning in
give,
crores.
I will give you the things, example, sir. When I was in Himachal with Dalhousie Public School, it's a 110 years residential, old residential school. 80% students we have are from Punjab.
Hmm.
And once we talk about their academics, they are not good in academics so much. But once we have a regular interruptions in our residential schools for the housemasters, it's compulsory to have an interaction with the parents on a alternative basis. Means in a week we can have a 3 days attraction and 4 days whenever we require. And during that attraction, na, instead of pointing out the negative things about the student, we always give them the positive things. Sir, आपका बेटा इसमें बड़ा अच्छा है, आप इसको इसमें कराओ। नहीं सर, मुझे तो नहीं लगता अच्छा है। सर आप आकर देखो तो।
Okay.
जब
So this
हम
is the thing which we are doing.
सर जब हम और आप जब सर ये काम करेंगे ना सर,
Hmm.
आज के समय में हम वो पेरेंट्स नहीं है कि हमारे जब हम छोटे थे हमारे मम्मी पापा को टीचर कहते थे कि आपका बच्चा खराब है, हमारे मम्मी पापा वहीं पे 2 थप्पड़ दे देते थे, टीचर ने
Yes.
कंप्लेन क्यों किया। आज का समय है, अगर आप अपने माँ बाप को कहोगे कि आपका बच्चा ये खराब है ना, उनको कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा। सर खराबी है ना, कोई बात नहीं, इतने सारी जमीन है, ही विल टेक केयर ऑफ इट। वी
Hmm.
हैव टू रियलाइज कि वो फार्मिंग से ज्यादा किसी और सेक्टर में है। सर आप पंजाब से बात करो, आई एम फ्रॉम राइट नाउ आई एम वर्किंग इन हरियाणा। यू कैन इमेजिन द थिंकिंग ऑफ द पर्सन फ्रॉम हरियाणा। उनकी
Hmm.
सोच पूरी डिफरेंट है सर। द लैंग्वेज बीइंग एज अ टीचर हम नहीं सुन सकते, बट सर इस कान से सुन के थक गए मैं। वो सीधे कहते हैं आपको जो बिगाड़ना है बिगाड़ लीजिए। मैं बोला सर मैं मुझे बिगाड़ना ही नहीं है, मुझे करना क्या है, आपके बच्चे में ये अच्छाई है, मैं इस अच्छाई को और अच्छा बनाऊंगा, आगे आपकी मर्जी। और जिस दिन सर ये अपने उन माँ बाप को इस चीज का रियलाइज हो जाएगा ना कि नहीं मेरे बच्चे में ये अच्छाई थी और टीचर ने इसको थोड़ा और अच्छा कर दिया, आप देखो उस दिन पेरेंट मदर फादर आपके लिए हो जाएंगे। हमें ये सबसे ज्यादा आज जरूरी है, और सीबीएसई भी अपने एनसीईआरटी में यही बार बार कह रहा है, गेट इंटरेक्टेड विद द पेरेंट्स। एक बच्चे को कंट्रोल करने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है, लेट द देयर मदर एंड फादर बी अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ द टीचर्स। ये बहुत जरूरी है सर। पहले हमें याद होगा, हमारे पीटीएम पूछते थे पापा बेटा पीटीएम कब होनी है। आज के मदर फादर दे डोंट हैव द टाइम।
Yes, sir.
तो हमें उनको रियलाइज कराना है सर कि वी हैव द पीटीएम। और हमारे टीचर्स भी पहले वैसे होते थे, वो अपने स्कूल से घर जा रहे हैं तो रास्ते में हमारे द्वार पे रुक जाएंगे, प्रणाम सर आपके बच्चे के बारे में बता देते थे। बीइंग एज ए टीचर आज हम नहीं कर रहे हैं।
We are
तो
not.
दिस इज द ओनली रीजन सर कि आज हम बच्चों पे कंट्रोल खो रहे हैं, बच्चे हमारे पास नहीं आना चाहते। आप इस चीज को इम्प्लीमेंट करके देखो, देखिए आपके बच्चे आपके पास हो सकता है 100 में से सिर्फ 10 पेरेंट्स आपकी बात मानेंगे। गेटिंग कवरेज ओवर वन स्टूडेंट इज द बिग सक्सेस एज अ टीचर। ये
Yes,
हमें
sir.
करना है सर, और ये हम करेंगे, 100% सक्सेस होंगे सर।
So don't you think that if we are telling the reality to the parents that students will have a negative impact about the teacher?
सर आप एक चीज बताओ, आज आप नहीं कर रहे हो, अगर आप क्लास में जाके 35 मिनट्स लगातार पढ़ाओ, क्या टीचर्स बच्चों के दिमाग में आपके अगेंस्ट नेगेटिविटी नहीं आती है? सिर्फ आते हैं तो पढ़ा के चले जाते हैं। अगर आप 35 मिनट्स में 15 मिनट्स बच्चों से गॉसिप करो, तभी भी नेगेटिव क्रिएट करता है। इन एवरी रिस्पेक्ट्स वी आर, उनके माइंडसेट में हम नेगेटिव भी आते हैं। सर हम आज मेहनत कर रहे हैं, जब कल बच्चे वो सक्सेस होंगे, जब कल बच्चे कहीं ना गोल ओरिएंट रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड हो जाएंगे ना सर, दे विल प्रेज टू यू ओनली सर। मेडिसिन हम कहते हैं ना, होम्योपैथिक होम्योपैथिक, स्टार्टिंग में खाने में कड़वे
Yes.
होती है, बाद में वो पीसफुल होता है सर। We have to work like that only. आज हम बुरे बनेंगे सर.
Good answer,
सर
sir.
मैं
I
जिस
really
स्कूल सर मैं जिस स्कूल से हूँ ना, आप विश्वास नहीं करोगे, अगर बच्चों को कह दीजिए कि 24 hours यू गो फॉर क्रिकेट, दे विल नॉट कम टू स्कूल. हम बच्चों को स्कूल से पकड़ के लाना पड़ता है ग्राउंड से. चल बेटा पढ़ ले आज. सर कितना पढ़ाओगे, पास तो हो जाऊंगा. फिर समझाना पड़ता है, बेटा आप आज नहीं, अगर मार्क्स अच्छे नहीं आएंगे तो मम्मी पापा जो फीस जमा कर रहे हैं उनको क्या, सोसाइटी को क्या जवाब देंगे कि मेरे बेटा सहवाग स्कूल में पढ़ा और इतने मार्क्स आए. तो वी हैव टू मॉड्यूलेट देम बाय क्रिएटिंग इमोशनल अत्याचार और व्हाट वी यूज्ड टू से, बट हमें करना है सर.
thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you for this sharing with us. Yes, Pushpender sir, Tamanna ma'am, you have any question? Do you have any
Again, I
question?
requesting to all the members if you want to ask any question from Dr. Abhishek Pratap Singh, Tamanna ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग मैम.
Sir, out of this, I have one question about a single student. Actually, I am facing problems in a single student in 10th class. That
ओके.
student is sitting properly, giving sitting properly for study, and in class also attentive, but he is not getting good marks. His parents also worried about that. So, what should I do in that matter? Means
सर
we
मैम,
are getting, Hanji, sir.
what if we are going through that, the student is learning the topics very good, he or she is having a good concept, the thing we have to identify where he or she is lacking.
Hmm.
Most of the students in the current scenario is lacking in writing. What I have realized, if you give a particular paragraph, because earlier in our days CBSE used to have a direct questions. Nowadays the CBSE is not going a direct question. They will have a thinking based question or case based questions. We
Yes,
need to
sir.
identify the reason. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि बच्चे को सब कुछ आता है, बट ही और शी क्वेश्चन समझने में दिक्कत हो रहा है, या फिर क्वेश्चन समझ में आ रहा है, शी डोंट नो हाउ टू राइट डाउन द आंसर. सर मैम ये हमें सबसे पहले ढूंढना होगा, और जिस दिन हम ये ढूंढ लेंगे वी विल बी एबल टू ओवरकम सच प्रॉब्लम.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, his father his father is a policeman, and
ओके.
he also worried about that कि ये बच्चा हमेशा मैम सिटिंग अच्छी दे रहा है घर पे, मोबाइल यूज नहीं करता है. रिसेंटली उसके पेरेंट्स ने मुझसे बात की सर, एंड कहते हैं कि बच्चा इसका सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्कुल नहीं है. फॉर दैट आई स्टार्टेड टू गिव डेली ड्यूटी इन द असेंबली टू द पर्टिकुलर स्टूडेंट. डेली आई एम गिविंग ड्यूटी फॉर improving the confidence only. Still, his parents saying he is not means improving the self confidence.
Ma'am, if you are allotting a duty in the assembly, have a
Yes,
appraisal
sir.
on a daily basis. उसको महसूस कराना है कि he or she is the best. आप appraisal
जी
करो. And
जी sir.
if you are working as a teacher or a principal or vice principal, have a regular communication. If you have a counselor in your school, ask that particular counselor to have a regular communication. Man, we need to create a bounding. आज bounding हम create कर लेंगे ना, we will be able to identify the reason. Because if the student is good in all the ways, still he or she is not scoring. So we have to find out the reason, and the reason will be found by creating a bounding with the student. आप उससे पूछो कि कहाँ प्रॉब्लम आता है.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, anyone else who wants to ask? Yes, anybody has any other question?
Miss